Now in the kitchen this morning we are turning some vegetables and chickpeas into a perfect sharing dish.
I am excited for this. Here to whip us up a loaded roast veggie hummus. It's Chef Ali Honor from Honor Your Food.
Hello.
Good morning to you, Ali. Great to have you with us.
First time here.
First time here.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
No bother. So we're going to have a nice hummus.
We're going to do a hummus. So I basically want to show you how to turn very little into a full meal. You know, thinking about cost and thinking about not wasting anything.
Brilliant.
And everything I tend to do is plant forward and getting people to eat more beans and more vegetables because it's so good for us. So I'm going to do, so what it is so it's loaded, I call it loaded hummus. So usually when you're serving hummus, you might just have it in a little ramekin and you might just serve it with some crackers or you might have some raw vegetables. This is taking that normal amount of hummus and making it stretch further and doing a sharing plate.
Well, anything you can do with a cauliflower, because seriously,
Do you not like cauliflower?
Yeah, I do, but it.
Roasted cauliflower is hard to beat.
I love roasted
I see. I burn them all the time.
But I find when I do a hummus, it's hard to get the consistency right.
Right, so we'll talk about that when I go through the process of making it. But basically, you can make it whatever consistency that you want to make
You
it
have whole
using
mushrooms
water.
and everything.
Oh yeah, so basically, look, I've got the cauliflower leaves. Really important to use those up. They're really tasty and they roast really well. Or
the leaves as well.
Everything.
Okay, so you don't waste anything.
Don't waste anything.
So this is kind of like go into the bottom of the fridge.
Take
and
it all
I
out.
was just about to say that. Yeah.
It's a really good, especially on a Monday or a Tuesday, when you probably have bits and pieces flying around from the weekend.
Just stick them all in a bowl.
Stick them in a bowl.
And that's it. It's done.
That's it.
There you go. Look at that. It's done.
I've got too much in this bowl, but anyway.
Right, you do have a
so
lot.
I've just pre-made a little spice mix up myself. So I've got paprika, some chili flakes, some coriander, and some sort of mixed herbs that I had. Again, whatever you have, whatever you like. Some cumin would be good. As much chili as you want, kind of a thing. So you just put that all over. A little bit of salt. Okay. And then
olive oil.
a good old amount of olive oil.
And then you just kind of mix it up with your hands.
And then we mix it up. I'm going to
You're
just...
going to, probably better. I'll keep the hands clean.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, so
But you
that's,
get the
that's
gist
that,
of that, right?
That's that. And then you're going to spread that onto a baking tray and we're going to go into the oven. And you want a really good sort of high roast to start off with for about 25 minutes. So you want to get some char on it.
The char, okay.
And then you turn it down just so that the vegetables are cooked. But what we get then is lovely roasted vegetables. So we want that char. That's where you get loads of flavour.
So that has to go in for about 20 minutes. On a what? 200?
I'd say about 200, 190, 200, and then turn it down to about 170 just to get them cooked how you want them. You can have them crunchy, you can have them soft.
So kind of 10 minutes and maybe an extra 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And then, but we're not finished yet. So that's what I'm talking about. So when we're talking about this kind of food, you want to build your flavours and your textures so that, you're not going to miss meat, okay?
Yeah.
So a little bit here of red wine vinegar.
All right.
So that's to get that little bit of sharpness, that little bit of acid.
Yeah.
Can you replace it? Because I wouldn't imagine many people would have red wine vinegar.
You could use white wine vinegar, you can use apple cider vinegar, whatever you have.
Okay. Rice wine, whatever, yeah.
And then I want to put in some herbs.
What herbs have you got?
I have some mint and some coriander.
Okay. And sorry, so this is all going to go in. Are you going to put this all back into the oven again?
No, this is finished now. So we're adding a bit of freshness. So we've got the cooked, spicy roasted vegetables. So now we're going to add a bit of freshness. Some Irish tomatoes, which are lovely at the moment. I've just got some vine tomatoes.
Yeah.
And just chop them up all roughly. Again, we're just adding colour as well. Colour is really, really important.
I'm just saying I'm admiring your knife.
Yes.
Got a lovely Fingal-Fagerson knife.
Oh, he'll be so happy with me.
I've never heard of them. And Tommy,
nice.
Both of them were talking about their knives.
About our
Fingal
knives.
down in Gubeen cheese.
Yeah. He's a legend.
He is
an absolute legend.
Yeah.
And like I said to you there, he just sharpened this knife for me.
Did
So
he?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
it's very sharp.
It's a lethal weapon.
You put all this then just into a big sharing bowl.
I'm going to do this into a big sharing bowl.
Yeah.
So the hummus. I've made the hummus already. But so chickpeas are a great staple to have. Everyone should have a tin in there, just have a tin lying about. They probably do have a tin lying about in the back of the cupboard. So this is a basic hummus. It's chickpeas, a little bit of tahini, which is sesame paste.
Okay.
The garlic that I took from that I roasted in here, I put in just to sort of take away that harsh bitterness that garlic can have.
Okay.
Some lemon juice, olive oil, salt, and we whip it up. And to get the right consistency, you were asking me about consistency there. So you use water, some cold water.
Is there ice cubes? I heard
you can use, or you can use some ice, depending on your blender and how strong it is. If it's commercial, you can use ice. If it's not, then be careful.
I heard
with
ice
the
cube, the coldness kind of
blade.
helps. Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. But cold water, absolutely.
Okay, and so it's the water that you can put into it to kind of loosen it up a bit.
Yeah, and you get that consistency you want. So you can go super smooth. You can have a little bit of chunk to it. We haven't gone super smooth here, but almost.
And the chickpeas, do you pour out the water out of the can and
yes,
then just the
and
chickpeas on their own?
keep the aquafaba. We'll do something with the aquafaba another day.
What's the aquafaba?
So that's the aquafaba is the juice that you'd have in the tin.
That makes like the meringues and
we
stuff,
can do
doesn't it?
meringues, we can do cookies, we can do what else can we do? We can do
So
dressings.
this just goes. This is a real sharing dish.
I think this is sharing. It's perfect for this kind of weather.
Gorgeous.
And really, like I said, really, really versatile.
The flavour, I'd say, in this as well.
And then what kind of a bread? Would you have a sourdough or
So
something?
any bread that you have. So I had some of this in my freezer, and so that's what we're having.
What is it?
It's just some olive focaccia.
Oh, focaccia.
beautiful.
I love a little bit
So
of
that's what we're
focaccia.
having. A little bit of texture. We've got some crispy chickpeas. I always have a load going on in my house.
Yeah.
And
And is this all in your book? Yeah. where's your book?
this recipe is in the book.
Yeah, let's see your book there. I'll take your book.
Olive oil.
Here we go. So it's Ali Honor beans.
Aliana beans.
Yeah, I love
Well,
it.
this is a big thing. My wife is on a kick at the minute
is
about
she?
having beans. So we had black beans yesterday. We've had kidney beans.
With everything.
Well, like it was with black
rice or
beans
something.
and sweet potato and whatever else. So we're trying to add beans into our diet. How important is it?
Oh, really, really important. Beans are one of those ingredients that are so good for our diets, full of fibre, full of plant protein, and such a vessel for flavour, and so versatile. I was talking to you about doing baking and chocolate spreads and all that kind of thing. So we'll hopefully do
Good
some
for
more.
your gut as well.
Great for your gut, great for your microbiome.
Ali, this is gorgeous.
Ali, gorgeous. Really is. You're going to transform me into sort of the plant-based diet.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining us. And well done on your first
Thank
time
you.
here.
Thank you.
Roasted cauliflower as well, Al. You have to try
I'm
that.
gonna try
Yeah,
that.
do, yeah.
Coming
Ali,
up.
thank you.